Good morning, my dear friends. I must say, I have never, ever experienced a group of such wonderful women sticking together for one another, as you all have done for me. And and on the Wayne Goss comment about how we are not seen, and it's true, we are not seen in the public eye, and there's not enough of us doing YouTubes. And Wayne brought it up, but also about a year or so ago, I don't know if you remember, but Melissa 55 also brought up the same thing, that she had been in, I believe, one of the finer department stores. So all of us have noticed it, but we just don't know what to do about it. We've been let in a position of how do we defend ourselves against this, and it's unite. We all unite. If, like I said, if you want to make a video, you pop them up there. I don't care. Try experimenting with makeup if you're good with that, or say beginner's makeup if you just want to. If you need friendship in your life and all, as I did, and you, I have so many friends now. I'm about to cry. I'm like, oh my God. Prayer is the best thing we can do for anybody. It'd be nice for somebody to give us $1 million, but prayer is what is important, and it's family and friends that are standing over our graves when it's the end. It's about who we have our heart with, and I definitely have my heart with you all. I have never had such an experience in my life as so many women have stuck together. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just can't believe it. Today, I just want to tell you what makeup I have on already. I put on the, it's so old. This is Hugo snoring again. I'm so sorry. He keeps me up all night. My eyes look like slits because he kept me up half the night. He sleeps all day. But I have the Chanel on. It's really, really old. My daughter got me this years ago. It's very water-based because I swear the idea of taking a little bit of our anything, something, any kind of our mist, or and put it in a small misting bottle. Put some of it in a misting bottle, and then take our heavy makeup, like Physician's Formula that one of my subscribers recommended, or the L'Oreal that I had on the other day, the L'Oreal True Match, and just empty most of our something like the Morphe, something that has a sprayer in it. Put a spray bottle and put a bunch of the Morphe setting, any kind of setting lotion you have, Elf, anything that you have, and put a few drops of your makeup in it, and I swear it's like airbrushing. You spray it either on your face, shake it all up real good, put some your makeup in there that's caking up on our pores, and shake it up real good, and then just spray it on our face or the sponge, and then pat it on like this, and our skin looks great. I don't understand it. I mean, it's like airbrushing, a cheap airbrushing. We're making our own cheap airbrushing. Because airbrushing is like $199 for that thing, and you just put their makeup in it, I believe. You might be able to put your own makeup in it. And it probably sprays all over the place. And how do you do your eyes? You probably get your hair and everything else. And today I want to tell you, because I'm totally honest with you, we're going to do this beautiful, beautiful. My son gave me this ahead of time because he knew how bad I wanted it. He said, Mom, you can do a video on it. The Natasha Denona, the Ultra Retro Glam. And it's green. It's colors we have really never experienced before, because we usually always browns and dark browns, but this time we're going for dark greens. Oh, just take a good look at this. It's just beautiful. He got it for, it was a lot of money, but he said there was a 20% discount code at Sephora, so he used that. And today I'm just going to experiment with it. Today we can do like 5 different looks with this thing. We can go all browns, and then dark brown at the end with a brownish plum here, and use this as our toner, or we can do greens, or we can do pinks and make them look grayish after we add this on top of this, or this on top of this, because this is a beautiful color. So that's one swap. Worries me a little bit. One's a little bit loose, but he got it for $55 with that discount code. So we're going to experiment today with some of this. And we're going to try the greens because I wore my green blouse that I love. And I'm, like I said, I'm totally honest with you with everything. My eyes look scrunchy today because I'm so tired all the time. You know, I have that ulcerative colitis, so I spend majority of my time in the bathroom taking potassium pills so I don't black out. And then he keeps me up all night like a baby. And one of my subscribers asked me to do a pin curl tutorial, which I will do next. And still using the L'Oreal Eleve. Now they make one. Gosh, she snores. With hyaluronic acid in it. Now they have one. But I just want to tell you, I'm also wearing that lipstick that I mentioned to you. I outlined my lips horrendously. I can't see it. It's some kind of rose, nude rose. Well, we don't ever see nude rose. Oh no, not at my age. With my heating pad marks on me. I think it's ruby rose, something rose. I didn't have enough sense to bring my glasses. Oh, they're in here. Because they're inside of a makeup case. It's rosy nude. That you also don't want to see, but it was really a nice lipstick. And I'm wearing the tapes today. Just thought I'd splurge. They're showing up my cheekbones a little bit better. Still some of my wrinkles are there because my son is the one that puts these things on meticulously. I mean, when he's done, my face is taut like I just came out of surgery. But I can't do it like him. I just have them way up in here. I'll put them way up in here. They're in my hair. I don't know if you can see them. But I didn't get as good as him. See, this one I messed up. I didn't get it in my hair. But this is what you can do if you're going to the grocery store and you want to do it, or if you don't want to do it. I just thought I'd let you see what they look like on when you halfway put them on right. I did not do them properly. But we're going to start off today. I really don't know what colors we should start off with because I'd like to get a nude. I'm always telling you about it. See how that one's a little loose too? It's kind of worrying me. They're awfully loose in the case for their price. I just hope they have some glue in there. Or maybe I can drop some glue in there. We always like to get something on our hooded lids. I always want to put something up there. I've got a mirror over here. Oh, that was a little dark. I did not expect that. So you can tell I haven't used this. I just tried the greens one night. I was so tired. But I thought I'd use this as a neutral base. It came out a little darker than we thought here. Let's tap most of that off. Get some of this little lighter one right here. And go over that. That was a little bit dark. I was astonishing that that was that dark. This really has fantastic pigment to it. Because I wanted to do green. That was a brownish green, all right. You can see the green in it. I also wanted to wing out a little bit here today, which I'm going to do. Unless I put you on the Scotch tape, which I probably did. No, I didn't. Let's put the Scotch tape on the eye. Let's put the Scotch tape on the wrinkles. My boyfriend used Hugo. See, right there you can see that tape because I didn't put it in right. But I just wanted to know I have the tapes on, that you can wear them around the house if you're depressed. Pull your wrinkles back. You can probably do a better job than I did because my son puts them on expertly. And you can't even tell there's not a crease on my face when he's done. Okay, let's try. We wanted some green. Alright, let's try this one right here. I can't read the name of it unless I keep my eyeglasses on. Wow, look at that. It really has some. Let's go all the way out. know I'm extremely heavy-handed, so I'm trying not to be, because that is not the way you're supposed to wear makeup professionally. As you really. Let's go in. I shouldn't use the end of this brush. Should have gotten another brush that's a little too thick. We'll try it, but this one is the cream powder. This the dark one that I'm using here, right next to the end here, next to the shiny one, is a cream powder. Let's try to blend all that together. You okay, Hugo? House shakes when Hugo moves. This. Okay. Like that. Let's try a smaller brush too. There we go. Just a little teeny. Ouch. Is it arthritis in my hands again? I'm gonna go this way so you look. See a little bit better. I can hold that up there. We're still using the dark one. The cream to powder. With a very thin, I don't know if you can see that brush. See, I hold it up against a very thin, teeny weeny brush. Let's shine that up a little bit here. Shine it up with this dark green, shiny one over top of the dark green. See if we can get a little shine underneath there. A little thick. I'm also going for a little bit of this little light one right here, right in the dead center. Wow, those are some pretty colors. This palette is like if you want to change palette, something new for us to experiment with. That color is fantastic. So, let's wet that. I have a speaker over here too, and I hope you all will be able to hear me. I have a little bit of water. I'm gonna wet that. I really should have used my fingers, but they go in so much better with your fingers. Wow, look at that shine. And I'd like to go a little tiny bit lighter into my crease because my crease is very sunken in, right in here. I kind of like to lift up and go into that part, very recessed. Didn't used to be when I was young. heavy for you there. You might want to blend all that out in a minute. I'm going to go over it again with this one right here. Use my finger. Wow. These, boy, as most of the young YouTubers say, I'm not hating this. This is really beautiful for if you want to go an evening out or just an evening around the house fixed up. We always use our fingers too for blending. Because I went a little too deep underneath with those two eyeshadows. Now we'll take off the tapes, see if we think we have good enough yet. You can always put some of this brown over here if you want to make it great big. Let's throw that away. I might have shaved my face before that. See, look, you can't even see where that net is. That thing that's holding some of my cheeks back up. It's all the way into my hair. See? And it's on the top of my head. Blended in with your hair. I don't think you even need long hair for this. I mean, you can't see it. Look, we could wear one of those buns. You never see it. An up high bun or something. I want to do a bun so bad because I had this beautiful clip I got from Amazon. I'll show you. That would look so beautiful on the back of one of those low buns. And you push your hair forward a little bit. And then you make a great big bun here. I have a lot of hair. I have no rubber band on me. But you just stick that on the top. It's so pretty. I haven't had anywhere to wear it, but I'll wear it on one of my YouTube videos. I have that. I have you all to show beautiful things too. So that's the colors we've used so far. We've only used this, which was ended up to be a much darker brown transition than I thought. So I had to put some of this over top of it because it looked the same there, but this one's a lot lighter. I used that over the top, over my lid is hooded. And if you want, we can try and go, this might look not good, I don't know. We could try to go in with this shiny brown. Boy, these things are beautiful. Beautiful. I wish my son was on, could have put those tapes on and showed you how he puts them on me. Because your skin comes back so tight when he's done. I swear, I cannot thank you ladies enough. I definitely never felt appreciated. That's why I want some of you to do YouTube. I've just spent my life doing the same things that you all. I've worked, but I'd come home and take care of my husband and kids, and that's all that was important. And I never realized then, when you get older, I was always so unhealthy. I always just never think I'd make it to see my kids full grown. Now I never shut up about my complaints. That was the this color, the dark brown. I winged it out a little bit right here. That might be too much for you, but you might like that. I also didn't have, look where I took the tape. Look where color came off right there. But it might be really good for you to release some tension to do a YouTube, because I wake up now and the first thing I look at is my phone, which is shameful because I should be praying is the first thing I get up, and I do pray every night. And I have so many of you in my prayers, and my daughter especially, and my son who's broken back, but he does everything with it. But I wake up and I look at my phone, and I honestly feel like crying. because now I have friends all over the world. I might not see any of you, but I have so many friends. You all are so loyal. I just, I don't know if I lucked out and got the best group of women in the world, throughout the world. I mean, I got women in different countries, and it's just the loyalty. It's just enough to almost make you cry. It's so wonderful. I mean, but I want you all to do something to make yourself stick out. Like, just try maybe a YouTube channel. If you don't want to do that, anything. Slap on some makeup. Use these tapes. What the heck? You don't have to tell anybody. Everybody be like, especially if you get your son or somebody that's not blind like me to put them on. They're like, boy, you look good. Say thank you. Or you can tell the truth like I do. My son's always saying, Mom, you should have just said thank you instead of telling them, look, I have tapes in my hair and stuff. But I don't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to other women. I want you all to have a good time in the years that we have left. Because I'm 74 and I'm not very healthy. I'm stay alive for my children as long as I can. God bless you. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. You have no idea what it's meant to me. And I will do one on pin curls. Because someone just asked me if I had a bobby pin here. I don't. I think they're all over on my side of the bed. The dog has one side and I have one side. I think I put some pictures up. He really lays the whole length of the bed. Yep. Then he starts licking me in the mouth and barking at me to wake up, to take him out. I'm like, oh, such a long walkway with a wheelchair ramp all the way to the backyard. And then you don't know what you're going to encounter when you get back there because we have possums and everything. I don't want to encounter one of them because I've already had a possum in my bathroom sink because the back door was left open when we first moved in. I thought my son was playing a joke on me. I went to take a shower and he kept staring at me. And it was in the sink, and the shower's across from it. I said, we don't even have a squeaky toy possum or anything. And then it moved. So I went flying, thank God I still had my clothes on, out of that bathroom. Same thing happened again. This past year, we had to call 7 police officers. Yep. Our driveway was full. And you know, I tell you how long our driveway was. Full of policemen. The nicest men in the world you've ever want to see is the Charles County Police. They came and took a 12-foot snake that it did not come through the door. It had ate a hole through the bottom of, this is an older house, through the ground. We have to crawl under the ground to get to our tank for water. In a little teeny hole too, though. You have to roll on your stomach to do it. And it had dug a hole up through underneath the sink. And it was 12 foot long, and it had wrapped itself around the sink, around the toilet. The back of it was around the toilet. The front of it, the head was almost in the sink. And at this point, I had taken almost all my clothes off. Still had my bra and underwear. And I had turned the shower on and looked over and thought, didn't have my contacts in. You know, I wear colored contacts. I always tell you that too. And did not have my contacts in, so I couldn't see a darn thing. I can't even see the shampoo and conditioner. My son has to put them on the left for me and the conditioner's on the right, or I'll wash my hair with conditioner. But anyway, I thought, oh, my son left his, he has this big toothbrush, but it's one of those mechanical ones, and it's black, and it has some dots all over it. So I thought it was that. So I started to reach over and thought, why did he leave it laying in the sink? And as I put my hand closer, even as blind as I am, its head moved. And I was like, oh my, toothbrushes don't move. So I threw a towel around me and came running out screaming at Daniel, and he said, there's no way there is a snake in our sink, Mom. He opened the door and said, oh my God. He didn't know what to do. I called the police and they came right over. It's embarrassing, but well, at least my house was spotlessly clean, because he said, look, they ate a hole through the bottom of your, it took 2 of them to get it into a bag. It was so long. I don't think it was harmful, but we do have copperheads. We have those other kind, not copperheads. I don't know what they are. Yeah, they're poisonous ones mixed in with it's not fun living in a rural area. Believe me, I'm used to being a city person. I will yap and yap forever. You know that. God bless you. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. And I hope there's anything I can do to help any of you. Just ask me a question. Just ask me any question you want, and I will answer to the best of my knowledge. Like I have that Gucci rouge that my daughter bought me. It's powder on my cheeks today. And I showed you the lipstick, but I'll get my son to list it below. God bless you. I love you all so much. You've changed my life so much. I'm happier. That's what's important. Love you, and I will do pin curls if I can find the bobby pins. Thank you so much. Goodbye.